had an awesome Memorial Day weekend. I hope you're able to get outside. I know it was a little rainy on some days, but I hope you're able to get out and enjoy the beautiful weather that God gave us for this weekend. Guys, today our craft is a cross with a heart and my hands on it, and the heart says, "My heart is bursting for Jesus." All right? So this is a pretty simple craft. You don't need much. So you're gonna need a glue stick, a pencil, a black marker, some scissors, a ruler, and then I grabbed a piece of red paper for my heart, a piece of yellow paper for my cross, and I grabbed 2 pieces of pink paper to trace my hands on. I needed 2 pieces, both my hands won't fit on 1 piece. Guys, pick whatever colors you want, make it your own, and I can't wait to see what you guys choose. All right, let's get started. So, what you're gonna do is grab your ruler and the color paper that you want for your cross, and we're just grabbing the ruler to make straight lines. Now, I did not measure. I know we did a craft that we did a lot of measuring with it, but don't worry about that on this one unless you want to. Just make this your own, make them straight lines. That's all you need to do with your ruler, okay? So I kind of already took the initiative and I traced, or I drew a cross with my ruler. So that's all you're gonna do is you're gonna put your ruler down and make lines on your paper, and it's already kind of cut, but you can see I have my cross, okay? So I am going to finish cutting this. And remember that if you guys have pencil marks, to just erase them when you're done. Other than that, I would also make your sides of the cross, I kind of call them the arms of the cross. I would make them long, as long as you can, because we're gonna wanna see them through our hands and our heart. And if they're not long, then the hands will just hide them, okay? So I'm gonna finish cutting my cross here. Get the last little bits done. All right, and now I have my yellow cross, okay? I'm gonna put this aside for right now. And then I'm gonna grab my scraps and put those aside as well, okay? So now we're gonna trace our hands, all right? Now, I am right-handed, so it's super easy for me to trace my left hand. I just go like this, and it's totally easy to do. Guys, when you're spreading your fingers out, spread them as far as you want, okay? Like I always say, it's your craft, and do what you'd like. So you're gonna trace your hand like that, if you can see. Now, I'm not very good at writing or tracing with my left hand, so I asked somebody if they would trace my left or my right hand because I'm using my left hand to draw, just to make it a little more pretty. So ask a parent or a sibling or a friend if they could trace your hand. Unless you're super talented, then you can do it on your own, okay? So I already cut those out, and I'm actually using blue paper with my hands, okay? So now I cut my hands out, I'm gonna set them aside. Last thing that we're gonna cut out is a heart. Now I'm gonna teach you guys a trick. So I want you guys to fold it, I call this hamburger style, okay? So the short ways, so it looks like this. And now where your crease is, you're gonna hold that to the side where you're gonna start cutting. And you're gonna go up, curve around on your paper, and then come all the way down to a point. So it should look like this, and then when you open it, you have a heart, okay? So super simple way to do a heart. So now I'm gonna put my scraps aside, and I have my heart, okay? So now it is time to glue. So I do have some scrap paper so I don't get glue on the table. That's always a good thing to do so you don't get it on the surface that you're working on, okay? So we're gonna start with the hands. So I have the thumbs pointing up to the top of the cross, okay? So I'm gonna glue them down looking like, sorry, it's a little crazy. There we go. So now you see my thumbs are up top, okay? So I'm gonna grab my first hand and put some glue on the palm, And I'm using a glue stick for this because it'll be a lot easier than liquid glue. But if you just have liquid glue, that's totally fine as well. Now I'm gonna grab my cross in my hand and glue it right in the center. So it looks like this, okay? Now I'm gonna grab my other hand and I'm gonna put some glue on the palm again. And then I'm gonna make sure that the thumb is facing upwards towards the top of the cross and that it looks pretty even with the other hand, okay? So now I have this, all right? Now we're gonna glue our heart. So I would just put glue all over the part of the heart that is gonna stick down. So just the whole thing sticks down, okay? So mine is pretty much the bottom half of the heart that I'm gluing. You can kind of see there. And I'm just gonna stick the heart right in the center, okay? So now I have something that looks like this. Now it's our last step, guys. Now all you need to do is write my heart is bursting, and I put bursting in all caps, but you guys do it however you want, for Jesus, with an exclamation point, because I love exclamation points. Make sure you put the lid on your marker. And there we go. It says, my heart is bursting for Jesus. Guys, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you liked this craft. Please take pictures of the crafts that you do and post them in the comments. I love seeing them. It really makes my day. Guys, I hope you have an awesome week, and I will see you on Thursday. Bye.